a lot of thoughts on politicians these days, but I shall keep that to myself until I can actually do something about it. There is a silver lining. I know that it's hard to find it sometimes. Control what you can control, leave the rest. Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my life. It is 1st of May today, 2021. I thought I would film this day, take you along with me as I get things done. It's a Saturday, so it's not a usual weekday where all I do is work. One of the things that I've been doing more of recently is filling up my 5-minute journal, which is a journal of gratitude of what you're thankful for, and you do it in the morning and you do it in the evening, and it's on my phone. It's an app on my phone. I'm mostly a positive person. I am a very grateful person. I'm a very see the light in the middle of darkness type of person, so it doesn't really help me in a way that it helps many people. But when things are really dark, sometimes it's good to focus on the light very intensely and first thing in the morning, just because there's just too much darkness around. And I will brief you, and you might already know what the situation is right now in my country of India, but I will give you a little bit of briefing later. I don't want to start my day with that. How do you feel this morning?
I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door.
The things I'm grateful for, I think the first thing is good health, because a lot of people obviously are suffering right now, and I'm just grateful for good health. Second thing is I'm grateful for my privilege, because I can stay at home, I can work from home, I can get things delivered to my home. I can literally bunk down at home to avoid exposure to corona. And I'm also grateful for this past week. These last 5 days have been really productive, both personally and professionally for me. And these are the kind of weeks I hope I have every week. And I need to figure out what was the mix of things that I did to make it productive, because not all weeks are like this. But I'm really grateful for that.
We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. I'll put your favorite music on, all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing.
Things are not good. Just I think 2-3 days back, on 28th of April, India's count of deaths due to COVID since this whole thing began was 2 lakhs. It crossed 2 lakhs, and that was just so sad to hear, because I don't know, these things are really bad, and people are running out of oxygen cylinders, people are running out of medicines, people are running out of hospital beds, hospitals are running out of hospital beds because of the number of patients that are coming in. Our health infrastructure is not ready to deal with it. Our country's population is very big. It was inevitable, but because it was inevitable, I don't know, things should have been done. So yeah, just reading the news. I don't normally pull up the paper. I get my news off the internet like others, but nowadays I have been looking at the paper because a lot of things are happening. Our courts are being really intelligent, and I'm so thankful for our courts, because there are a lot of things going down in our country which need to be stopped. So they are telling people, do not clamp down on citizens who are sending out SOS calls via social media. I don't even understand the kind of thinking it takes to clamp down on poor citizens who are running out of beds or drugs or oxygen cylinders, seeking help, and they are being punished for that. Like, what is wrong with you? So I have a lot of thoughts on politicians these days, but I shall keep that to myself until I can actually do something about it. Tamil Nadu government launched a unified command center for COVID-19 management. Also launches a Twitter handle for people seeking vents. Something good. Coimbatore reports 1,113 new cases. This is not good.
We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone.
A strong government is not one that uses every occasion to ask its citizens to demonstrate their sense of nationalism. It is instead one that can admit it is wrong, seek forgiveness for its actions that have created harm, and show compassion for those who are struggling to stay alive. When it does so, it can surely draw everyone into a collective effort to deal with this catastrophe. It is not just a question of competence. This is a mammoth crisis that no government can handle on its own. The government of India needs the support of citizen groups, of the opposition, of the courts, of the medical profession, of industry, of everyone who is willing to help get the better of this nightmare. One of the things I like doing to calm myself down is to write out my prayers and just kind of dump out all my emotions and thoughts and just everything into this book, into a prayer. Some people do it in the form of journaling. It's kind of like journaling, but in my head I'm talking to God, because it empties your mind of unnecessary things, is what I believe. And in my case, I just kind of give all my worries and all my thoughts and all what I'm kind of struggling with, or just like any thoughts that I have, to God, and kind of surrender it and say that I cannot do anything about it, only you can.
Put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed.
I'm gonna make lunch now. I am probably not dressed in the best thing to make lunch in, but I'm mostly gonna eat some vegetables because I feel like eating just vegetables, and then I have to see what I can have with that.
We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone.
I finished making my lunch and I'm gonna eat now, and this is my lunch. Let's see how it tastes.
Spend all day in bed.
It's good. I don't think you want to see me eat, so I'm gonna eat off camera. I have my Netflix to watch and my food and enjoy it. And then after this I have to do some chores in the kitchen, and then I have to go work because it has been a long morning with no work.
Hey, I'm looking for a couch to crash on. Until night shouldn't be the night I go home with anyone. I've been out walking on a rougher patch now, but I must say, living on the edge of things has been kind of fun. Look, there's a bruise right here, one or a few on there. Man, did you see me though? 'Cause the short foot on
I'm currently checking some Jethro Trust related work. We as a family run 4 charitable trusts in the name of my brother, which I'm involved in. So I have work to check. End of the month, beginning of the month is always the busiest time, and in a way, I'm thankful it falls on a Saturday because I can, at my own pace, do everything without having to deal with my routine tasks.
Dancing on the tables, and I must say I got a taste for flipping out. I'm glancing at the haters, and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight.
I'm very sleepy. Suddenly. Descended. Okay, got it.
I'm not usually the one who acts out. All those crazy little things we all kind of dream about. A good thing we are running out of sunlight.
Okay, I just finished my email. And I got another email. I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna work on that tomorrow because I'm done with work. So I'm back on my bed, and one of the things that I wanted to do today was catch up on some reading. I keep saying catch up, that's literally my life. I'm catching up on so many things. I just always feel as if I'm not doing enough, and especially now that we're at home again and having to be in lockdown. On some days I feel as if I'm losing years of my life, and whenever I have that thought, I'm like, no, I'm not losing years of my life. I can still make it worth it. And the book that I'm currently reading is Seasons of the Soul. She talks about 7 areas of your life which you need to focus on, and if you want to know, I'll tell you. It is your body and your health, your abundance, that is like financial abundance and things like that, your spirituality, your service, your love relationships, your family, and your true purpose. One of the things that is very important to me is aligning all aspects of my life with a bigger purpose, because to do things for the sake of doing things does not make sense to me. Another book that I've been reading, which is called Die Empty, also talks about, are we just busy for the sake of being busy, or are we busy because we are doing things that add value to the world or to our lives even.
Haters, and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight. You wanna break some things, alright. All of the cups are out of sight. You wanna drink 'cause I can buy. You're dancing on the table, so
One of the things that I've been meaning to do is write a letter. I like writing letters, but I haven't written a letter in like forever. One of my friends recently, she was just saying, I miss your handwriting, write me a letter. And I was like, yeah, I want to write a letter. So I'm gonna do that.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know?
I think we'll end the vlog here. It's the end of the day. I'm just gonna read for a bit. I just want to say that I hope you all are safe. I hope you all are protected. And I pray that all of you are fine. And I pray that our nation recovers from this sooner rather than later. And that this whole lockdown pandemic situation kind of reveals to all of us and all of you watching what it is that life needs from you and what it is that is important in life, because there is a silver lining. I know that it's hard to find it sometimes, but there is a silver lining, and I hope and pray and believe with all my heart that the silver lining is some kind of transformation in all of our lives that will make this world a better place. I want to end the day with how I started the day, which is by filling in my 5-minute journal or gratitude journal. So we're gonna complete. What were the highlights from your day?
This moment, can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together?
So thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed joining me in my life and you enjoyed my little sprinkles of talking in the middle of all of this. I'll see you in the next video.
Forever, forever.